Good day, I'm Syed Ridha from class NGT 315 AG2, and for my individual assignment, I'm here to tell you a story about a scientist, philosopher, religious leader, but most importantly, a dedicated teacher. He lived in and was most likely the cause of the golden age of Islam and the advancement of modern technology. This man goes by the name of Imam Ja'far Sadiq. Ja'far bin Muhammad was born on the 20th April 702 AD in Medina at the end of the Umayyad Empire's reign. Imam Ja'far Sadiq is a descendant of the Prophet Muhammad through his father Imam Muhammad al-Baqir bin Imam Ali Zain al-Abidin bin Imam Hussein bin Imam Ali bin Abi Talib, husband of Fatima al-Zahra binti Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He is also a descendant of the first Caliph Abu Bakr as-Siddiq through his mother Farwah binti al-Qasim bin Muhammad bin Abu Bakr. He is known as Al-Sadiq, which means the most truthful, as everything that he claimed is true and undisputed. Imam Ja'far Sadiq has always pursued the knowledge of science, mathematics, medicine, and jurisprudence ever since he was young. He openly contested Ptolemy's theory that the earth was stationary and that the sun and planets rotated around it. He introduced the theory of heliocentrism, where it was the sun is the center of the universe and that the planets, including Earth, revolves around it. He was 11 years of age at the time. At the age of 12, he rejected Aristotle's theory of four elements and proved it to be wrong. He criticized the theory, saying, "I wonder how men like Aristotle could say that in the world there are only four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth in itself is not an element, as it contains many metals which are elements. Water, fire, and air are also not elements." He is the first person to discover that one of the elements in the air contains acidity, which creates combustion. He also expressed that this particular element is essential for us, as we require this element to breathe. Later on, future scientists confirmed this discovery and named this element as oxygen. Another scientific discovery made by Imam Ja'far Sadiq is the composition of the human body. Imam Ja'far Sadiq said that while all human beings were made from the earth, which was a known fact, he also said that whatever is in the earth is also in the human body, but all the elements are not in the same proportion. Four elements are in very large quantity, 8 elements in small quantities, and 8 elements in minute quantities. This theory was proved to be correct as late as the 18th century with the dissection of the human body. Results of this analysis shows that the ratio of the major elements in the human bodies is the same throughout the world, as Imam Ja'far Sadiq has said. The four elements which are large quantities in the human body are oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. The 8 elements which are in small quantities are magnesium, sodium, potassium, calcium, phosphorus, sulfur, iron, and fluorine. The other 8 elements which are in very minute quantities are molybdenum, cobalt, manganese, copper, zinc, chlorine, silicon, and iodine. At one point, he opened a university in Medina which had more than 4,000 students. Most of the students in the university went on to be famous themselves. For example, Imam Abu Hanifa and Imam Malik bin Anas were well-known students of Imam Ja'far Sadiq and excelled in their studies of theology, religion, and jurisprudence. Both of them went on and became prominent Muslim scholars, as their teachings are still being practiced by Muslims even until now. Other than that, Jabir ibn Hayyan is another famous student of Imam Ja'far Sadiq. He excelled in his studies in science, physics, chemistry, medicine, and jurisprudence. He is known as the father of chemistry because of his works in the field of science, is well noted and still contributing towards the advancements of science till this day. Towards the end of his life, there has been an increasing number of calls for Imam Ja'far Sadiq to become the Caliph because of his wisdom and brilliance. The Abbasid Caliph at the time, Caliph al-Mansur, felt threatened by how popular Imam Ja'far Sadiq was amongst the people, and ordered the assassination of Imam Ja'far Sadiq by poisoning, even though Imam Ja'far Sadiq has expressed that he is not interested whatsoever on taking a political position. He was martyred on the 14th of December 765 AD and is buried in the Jannat al-Baqi' gravesite in Medina alongside his family members. In conclusion, we must idolize Imam Ja'far Sadiq and emulate him and his qualities in our lives, such as his mannerisms, his relentless pursuit of knowledge, and his generosity upon giving his knowledge to create a better world. Just like Imam Ja'far Sadiq once said, "The most perfect of men in intellect is the best of them in ethics." That's all for my presentation. Thank you.